Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I think, what was it? The last update I gave you was post the Europa, which was 3 weeks ago now. And I'm here to give you another update. We are now 6 days post the Coliseum Pro, which was in Italy. And we are now 7 days out from the next show, so everything's been going mad. Obviously I've already done 4 shows, 3 in the States, no, where am I? 2 in the States, 1 in the UK, 1 in Italy, and now we're going on to the 5th show, which is in Budapest. It is the Hungary Pro. So we came second.
And 42, change. $47 and 46, change.
Come on, Kerry! Yes, Kerry!
Back.
Let's go, Kerry!
And ladies, we're gonna walk to the line.
Tight, Kerry!
Steps.
Let's go! Good, Kerry!
Come back to the line.
Yes, Kerry! Tight!
Barbara, please present the check for $1,200, this silver medal. Brandon, please present the Yamamoto nutrition bag to your bikini runner-up. From the UK, Kerry Sexton.
So really super proud of this second place. Like, honestly, it's pretty crazy because on show day, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually I've been really unwell. I was fighting it off heading into the show, and it decided to really come out on show day. So to get a second place whilst feeling really unwell, also literally at the height of PMDD again as well, because unfortunately obviously I suffer with PMDD for 2.5 to 3 weeks, and I can't just always do a show when it's a good week, if that makes sense. So obviously it fell on the Europa, which we came 3rd, which was obviously fantastic, and it kind of gave me that the thought process of, okay, so when I'm feeling mentally at my worst, physically, I can still bring it together. And I managed to do that and place 3rd. And then heading into this one, it fell again when PMDD arrived. I kept it on the down low from Meg and Mark until I think 2 days out, when I finally said I'd been set up in Italy for 4 days and just trying to just get over it myself, because there's nothing anyone can do. We haven't got any answers. I've tried everything. And unfortunately it's just the way it is. So I kind of kept it to myself, but I was starting to sweat so much, through my clothes, bed sheets, everything. So I just thought, at this point, being so close to the show in Italy, I thought I best just say, just in case we need to do anything different with salt and water and everything like that. So I knew mentally that I'd already done it at my worst, PMDD, so I can do it again. But this time, obviously, on top of that, I had full like sinus infection and my throat was really hurting. The throat is like okay now. It's just more sinusy. Like it sounds like I've got something like in my ear, and obviously you can just tell I'm a bit like bunged up. But I'm on day 4 of antibiotics now. Obviously, it's not great being 7 days out and having to be on antibiotics, and I know I'm pushing my limits like with my body. The look hasn't been affected, so like I'm super like happy with that, because the feedback from the second place from Maz, who is the head judge also at my next show in Hungary, was literally come back the same. The other girl's been knocking on the door. He said that if she had turned up with the physique the week before, because she competed in France and I think placed 3rd, he said you would have beat her. But this week she just nailed the look and she'd been knocking on the door. So I'm like, hopefully this is me knocking on the door now, and like if I bring the same package, he said bring the same package, the same energy, the same look, same condition, like nothing needs to change, and we'll see how he get on. So that's all I can do, is just focus on like obviously what's within my control. I've been massively focused on rest and recovery. So in about an hour I've got a Thai massage, someone who I work closely with. So I've been training and my sessions have been lit. Like honestly, it's mad because I'm unwell. I think it would be different if it was really chesty, but it's not. It's like manageable. But my sessions have been so solid, it's mad. It's like I go into the gym, I've had my caffeine, and I'm like a completely different person. Being hitting like high like PB level numbers. All my lifts have been like the same energy, everything's been going into it. My main focus has been keeping fullness throughout like my physique. So like if I said like I'm unwell, I can't train, I would like really run flat, and I know my physique pops obviously so much better when I've had the ability to train well and hard. So that's probably why I'm looking good, because I've got some good sessions behind me. I'm training 1 day on, 1 day off. So on the training day, I obviously train, and then on the rest day I have massage. So it's literally like train, massage, train, massage, train, massage, just to really help recovery and everything like that. Today I'm getting a vitamin B12 jab. I'm getting a vitamin D jab and glutathione as well. So that's us at 7 days out. Everything has been a complete like whirlwind. Like I haven't really had a chance to like process like my season, if that makes sense, because obviously I literally did the Texas show, straight into the Florida show, straight into the UK, Gap, then Italy, and now Gap, and then this. So it's been like really full on. It's been really exciting. Like even through all of this, it's been really exciting. It feels like, and those of you, it gives me goosebumps actually saying it, but those of you who have followed me for like some time since I turned pro, it feels like that same kind of vibe. I did 6 shows in 8 weeks trying to turn pro, and I won my height class every single time and made it to the overall in the pro qualifiers, and then just kept coming second and kept missing out on that pro card. And then there was a 2-week gap, and it was the hardest 2 weeks, honestly. And I had so many people like, you should just stop, and I was like, but I keep winning, like I keep making it to the overall, I'm so close. So that this kind of chase for the 2025 Olympia qualification kind of is giving that vibe right now, and I feel like we hit our stride at the Europa. So from like a physique standpoint, like I think if I'd started my season in that condition, maybe I would have had different placings in the States, because we've tightened up like a lot since then. But I feel like once we're out of this, like my mentality is like to keep going until I'm told like your physique is regressing, like we can't push on anymore. My last show was meant to be Italy. That was like, okay, we're doing Italy and then we're shutting it down. But I said, I didn't really say this, I think I said it to like Mark, but I didn't even say it to Meg. I said that if I come 3rd or 4th, I'll shut it down. If I win, I'll shut it down. If I come 2nd, like, I've got to go again. So obviously I came 2nd, so I was like, okay, I've got to go again. So that's where we're currently at. I can't tell you what's going to happen past this. I am fully locked in and focused on winning this show. Like, I want this Olympia Dream to come true so much. I honestly do. I don't want to compete at the beginning of the year. Talking about it just gives me goosebumps. I don't want to compete at the beginning of like next year. I want like a good like off season behind me before heading into the Olympia. So I'm just here giving my all. It's been a busy schedule, I can't lie. I've had clients competing at the same time as me, you know, taking on new clients. I've had posing clients that I have to put on top of my list, just like my clients, but everything's been managed really well, so I'm really proud of myself from that perspective. Like, I've just done my day as it is. Even on show day, I just wake up and I just like to treat it like any other day. So from a work perspective, like, things have all been really great with that. So I'm really happy and proud that I've been able to just be a normal coach, and like my clients haven't had an impact at all, because that is like my main priority, is them. Alongside me, we have the same standards. I have the same standards for everything I do, so it has to be held high. I feel like I need a drink or something because my voice is getting dry. I'm trying to think of everything. I had a little bit of a wobble yesterday. Because my scale weight went up, and I looked at my glute and ham tie and was like, oh my god, like, it looks a bit blurred. So we pulled back food a little bit yesterday, which I was happy for. Food isn't ridiculously low, which is good and obviously needed. Fat's quite high right now, but I'm due on literally like today/tomorrow. I have lost my cycle, but if we work off of my timeline, and it does literally come as it is, it's like clockwork, because I know the symptoms. My aura ring spikes, temperature, the way I feel mentally, like, and everything. I'm due on this weekend, which is great news because it puts me in a great hormonal spot and the best hormonal spot for my next show. So that is super exciting. So I'm happy to hopefully be better by then, which I'm sure I will, because I feel like I've come out of the worst of it now. Like, I'm able to like function a little bit better, and like, you know, I've got to start packing and stuff. I've left it, to be honest. I've had like minimal steps, no cardio, stuff like that, which is cool, because being able to just bring the same package again has just meant kind of holding here. So yeah, that's probably like a huge long waffle of an update, but I am super proud of obviously this second place. It's one of them. Like, it's so difficult when you're so close. Like, I was standing there holding the girl's hand and I was like, it's literally 50-50. It could be anyone's at this point. And it's a moment of but then it's a moment of like, I was so happy for her, because gosh, like, she's been knocking on the door for so long. Like, she's done so many shows, kept coming like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, things like that, and to see her get it, like, it felt good. I was like, finally, like, you've got it. And it kind of gave me inspiration, like, well, if you keep going, that's going to be you as well. So massive shout out to her, Jess Feeney from Ireland. I believe the first pro bikini athlete to qualify for the Olympia from Ireland as well. So massive props to that. That's epic. There is currently no one on the list from the UK for the 2025 Olympia, and I really want that to be me. I really do. Yeah, I think that's kind of everything. Actually, it's not. Show day, 3 hours out, I was starting to get really flat, so I had to make quite a big change. We had to eat quite a lot 3 hours out, and I thought it was really going to impact my waist and have my waist like blow out, something that we find really hard with me. so we were eating more going into the show and then pulled back. But I had to make some changes literally 3 hours out, and have some salt, have literally like banana, I think it was 50 grams of nut butter, 50 grams of honey, 4 rice cakes, and I really was worried. My pop and my vascularity came back straight away, which was great, and I was like, okay, cool, we're on. Now I just need like to feel tight, but in the feedback, there was no mention of like your stomach or anything like that. Like everything was spot on, so I'm happy. I've seen obviously the photos, and to me, I think it wasn't as tight as the Europa. But obviously now we have that data and feedback heading into the next. That's only a positive that we can take on obviously into the next show. So yeah, 7 days out till the next. Giving it everything I've got. Like I keep saying, to training, to recovery. Meg's given me the confirmation, like we're ready to peak, and she's really happy with how we look. There's been no regression. So yeah, let's continue this Olympia dream and try and turn this second place into first place. So yeah, POA is to get better and get on to the next, and then just see where this season takes us. I know I keep saying I think that's all I've got to update you on, but I think it is. We fly to Budapest on Monday, so really excited. Also to have health back hopefully within the next few days as well, and then just it will be pure chill into the show again as standard. But yeah, that's all from me. I feel like I'm losing my voice completely now. It's gone really dry. But again, I just wanted to say a massive thank you for every single person that has supported me, sent me a message, commented on a post. Like there's been so much going on. I've tried to get back to everyone, but honestly, like you guys, you give me so much power and strength to keep going on this Olympia Dream journey. So a massive thank you. This is for us. And yeah, happy that Mark's coming to the next show with me as well, so that's super exciting. Anyway, that's me signing out for now. The Olympia Dream continues, and I will try and keep you guys as updated as I can through Instagram, and then likely when I'm back with another YouTube as well. Again, thanks for your support and thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe and all that stuff, and I will catch you guys soon.